Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to me again and my beautiful hair. And I actually kind of trimmed my stash, so I don't have that little mustache tooth that I had yesterday. That was amusing. Anyway, I just got back from driving Steph to work, and I was listening to the radio station, and they were talking about how there was a collision on the highway. Not actually far away from where I live, and it happened just before we left the house. Funnily enough, I was looking at the police website where they report that. Luckily, they said it was minor. There's no casualties. They didn't mention anyone having to go to the hospital or anything, although I'm assuming that they mostly went to the hospital to get checked up. What annoyed me about it was what they said. The news, they're not news guys, it's the morning show. Just a bunch of jackasses, really. It pissed me off when they said that it was caused because they didn't forecast the snow. We got a surprise snowfall yesterday that wasn't forecast. So that clearly caused the accident. At that point in time, I wanted to walk up to both of them and smack them upside the fucking head. Because despite the fact that I will joke about it, and, it kind of is true that people see snow and they're like, oh, I can drive like normal. Oh my god, there's no difference. And then you've got the other people like, oh my god, we're gonna die. There's a snowflake. Ah! It's actually not hard to drive in the snow. It really isn't. It's a matter of observing your surroundings. Accidents obviously are gonna occur. They're gonna be greater in the snow. But it's not like, if it's not you don't drive around going, oh, it looks like it's snowing, but it wasn't forecast, so clearly it doesn't exist. It must be my imagination. No, you see the fucking snow, it's fucking snowing. Obviously. You're driving. Are you driving with your fucking blinders on? Like, I'm sorry, I can take off my glasses. I am bat fucking blind. I am, 2 feet away from the camera, and it's just a big fucking blur to me. I don't fucking see shit, and I can still tell that it's fucking snowing out. It's not hard to tell. Why? What in their head made them think, it's because the snowfall that wasn't announced that caused this accident? Yeah, I'll admit, it was probably because of the snow. And chances are it's because one person, actually, because it was a multi-car pileup, it was multiple cars that did something stupid. The first car may not have actually been the culprit. It could have been the car behind it riding its ass, because that's what we do down here, if you're not 2 inches away from that fucking bumper in front of you, you're too far away, apparently. People fucking hate me, because I leave proper distance. Sometimes I actually leave extended distance, depending on how close the asshole behind me is. But, fuck them. Chances are, I'm guessing, this is, speculation, the first car may have made a minor error in judgment. It happens. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody's entitled to it. Nobody's fucking perfect. Sure shit I ain't. And they hit like a snow squall or something at the wrong angle. Yeah, that's gonna cause you to spin out probably. Unless you're really lucky or you've got like really, really good tires. If you hit it the wrong way, you're fucked. It's as simple as that. And then if the people behind you are too close, yeah, they're gonna hammer onto you. It's as simple as that. It's really easy to get a multi-car pileup. It's mitigated by having proper distance, Yes, this is a driving lecture now. It just, it pissed me off so much. Oh my god, it so fucking pissed me off. Why? Why would you blame the lack of forecasting the snow on an accident? It's not the snow that I am questioning caused the accident. Yeah, the snow caused the accident, combined with, a mistake. Shit happens. You know, I don't know all the details. They haven't published, whether the car had something break on it, whether the driver had a medical issue that caused it, whether the driver just made an error in judgment. There's no information on that. And there won't be for probably a couple days. Chances are they're still investigating it as we speak. It's just a matter of I believe by now it's been, well, it was 5:30 when it happened. It's what, 8? No, it's almost 9. So they've got that cleaned up, I'm sure. But they're probably still going over the pictures, and they need to talk to the people, once they're stable, if they had problems, or at least been checked by a doctor. I hope that they're all good. I hope they're all safe, and I hope there's not too much damage to the cars. But don't ever blame it on the forecast. It's not the forecast's fault. If I said it was going to snow now all over the world and it didn't, or people are not going to drive as if it's snowing. You're not going to be in the fucking Mojave Desert driving as if it's snowing because some jackass said it's going to snow. And you're not going to drive in a fucking blizzard as if it's not snowing because some jackass said it's not going to snow. It boggles my fucking mind. It makes me want to smash my head up against somebody else's head. So, yeah. Drive safe in the snow. Drive based on the weather. This is the number one thing. If you see it snowing, slow the fuck down. If it's raining really hard, slow the fuck down. If it's icy, slow the fuck down. Give space. That 2-car length rule, it doesn't really work and is actually wrong and has been replaced decades ago. It just doesn't work at all. Every car is different. 2 car lengths in my car, which is a little fucking Echo, is that big. But 2 car lengths in an Equinox or a bigger truck would be that. The stopping distance in my car is that. The stopping distance in a larger car is that. You gotta know this. Keep back. Keep your space. Always stay far away. For fuck's sakes. Learn to drive, people. Especially in the Niagara fucking region. God. People are so stupid here. Holy fuck. I'm sure they're stupid everywhere, but I came from up north and they weren't that bad. If it was snowing, people would know to drive in the fucking snow. Holy shit. Alright. This has been about 9 minutes of me just ranting. So I'm going to end this before I do something stupid. But first, I'm going to make a quick cut and I'm going to show you what it looks like outside of my window. So that is our delightful snow, and you can see my car down there. Yeah, it's not that bad. The roads are tremendously icy, and that's primarily the cause of all the problems. And I am shaky as fuck. Wow, oh god. The earthquake! The earthquake! So yeah, that's what it looks like outside. Essentially, what's causing that is the freeze and thaw cycle that we have here. We have really cold temperatures at night, and then it becomes just above freezing in the day. So shit starts to melt, but it doesn't actually like evaporate or dissipate in any way. So we've got this thin layer of water on the road, and then shit freezes overnight, causing a nice skating rink effect. And that causes a lot of problems. But people down here don't seem to think about that. There are a lot. I'd say the majority of people down here actually know how to drive in this shit. But the minority are the ones that do the most driving, it seems. They just don't fucking see it. It's like, I'm fine. And then they also don't think about, you know, the smaller, lighter cars with the narrower tires. Like, my Echo has fucking ridiculously narrow tires. This is ridiculous. And it's light. It's not even a ton. You know? Like, with me, Steph, and the spare tires in the trunk, I think it just makes it over a ton. It is light. It's a fucking feather. But it's also really tall. It acts as a kite. I have literally, in a snowstorm on an icy day, I have slid from one end of the lane to the other. I've never slid into the other lane. And that was just the wind blowing me. Like, I was not sliding through any other means. A gust of wind went whoop. It was like a 4-inch slide. I just fucking shat myself when it happened. It was fucking creepy as shit. But I knew it happened, and I immediately backed right the fuck off. It's like I had my car under control. That could have gone really bad, and it's not something I really would have had a lot of control over. If that gust had come back again, like if I'd been hit by it, pushed over, and then immediately another gust had come, my hand keeps going off camera, then I would have been pushed into the other lane. And this was last year. I don't remember if there was anybody beside me, but if there was, it would have caused a problem. It would have caused an accident, and to be honest, I can't think of anything that I would have been able to do in that circumstance. So, yeah, shit happens. Don't blame it on the forecast. I think that's what I'm trying to say, is don't blame it on the forecast. An accident is based on what you do. Or what you don't do, for the most part. Anyway, enough of this. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Maybe tomorrow I'll bitch about something else. Who knows? Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please hit that like button down below. You can also follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, or add me to your Google Plus circles. I also have a Patreon campaign going on. Feel free to support me on there if you so desire. And if you want to see more, click that subscribe button.